The views expressed on the Jerry Cahill CF podcast are that of Jerry Cahill and guests, and not necessarily those of the Boomer Esiason Foundation. Nothing on the Jerry Cahill CF podcast should be considered medical advice. Such advice can only be given by a physician who is experienced with cystic fibrosis. The Boomer Esiason Foundation, Jerry Cahill and guests cannot be held responsible for any damage which may result from using the information on this podcast without the permission of your medical doctor. You're listening to the Jerry Cahill CF podcast presented by the Boomer Esiason Foundation and jerrycahill.com.
Welcome to Jerry Cahill's Living, Breathing, Succeeding podcast series. This show, CF, transitioning from middle school to high school, was made possible through an unrestricted educational grant from Gilead to the Boomer Esiason Foundation. Today you will meet Aidan Neville, 13 years old from New Jersey with CF. Aidan was diagnosed through newborn screening and is a double delta 508. Aidan is an honor student who loves adventure, basketball, soccer, biking, and surfing.
My name's Aidan Neville, I'm 13 and I'm going into 9th grade at CBA. I love to surf, hang out with friends, and in my downtime or when I'm sick, I love playing video games and relaxing. I have one brother, one sister, both younger than me. My brother's 11, Gavin, and my sister's 6, who's Grace. They don't have cystic fibrosis, but they'll both probably have the gene to give it. My family's amazing. I have 22 cousins, first cousins, and a bunch of aunts and uncles. Even if they weren't my family, a couple of them would be my best friends.
Oh wait, let me heat this up a little bit.
I mean, having cystic fibrosis, it's not great. I do just the vest for 30 minutes a day with the nebulizers. Then most nights I do a sinus rinse in the shower, which clears my sinuses out really well. I'm on IVs probably 4 weeks out of the year, 5, 6. I have a lot of surgeries. I've had 24 sinus surgeries, 2 port implants, takeouts, and I've had something with my throat done. I mean, being sick a lot when I'm always not feeling well, I get kind of sad. It's like hard to do when you see everyone going out and playing. I obviously get through it. I've had to do it many times and it gets almost easier each time. I'm pretty sure my classmates, most of them do know about cystic fibrosis, but I think a handful of them really don't know what I have, but they know I have something. Going to high school, I'll have to explain it again a lot. I don't have any fears per se in high school, but I do have a couple worries if I miss too much school, if I'll catch up. Going away to college, if I'll get like enough good grades or enough absences to not get me into a good college. I mean, I love playing sports, I love being outside, but a lot of times I'm sick and can't really do that, so I stay inside, watch movies, play video games. When I'm playing sports with my friends, I usually keep up. I'm always at my friend's house, swimming, playing basketball, football, whatever it may be, but during high school, I'm gonna try to play more team sports and maybe rugby, whatever sports I see. I think that sports are vital for CF. I know some kids that don't play sports and they have CF and they have a much worse time than me. I think that going to the ocean, surfing, that really clears my sinuses, and other than that, staying active, basketball, football, it just really keeps you going.